welcome to this video where we're going to be discussing cookie booth signups. Okay, so once you get a link from the Signup Genius, you'll be able to go to this website and select the cookie booth that you would like to use for your troop. Right now there are only 2 locations, and hopefully there'll be more shortly in the future. So what you're going to want to do is pick your locations that you want to sign up for. And also you'll notice at the top there's descriptions for the specifics for each of the locations. So that could be helpful for details. And the address is up at the top, and you'll see why you'll need the address shortly. So once you decide on the booths that you want to take, click on the checkbox and then submit and sign up. It'll take you to another page where it will have you enter your troop's number and your name, and then it will confirm it. So let's just say for fun, I've taken the 7 to 8 a.m. cookie booth at Donut Kitchen on January 19th. Once you've signed up for that through Signup Genius, then the next step is going to be going into eBudde and entering the same exact booth. I know it's duplicate work, but the reason for this is that, number one, you will be able to have coverage with the Girl Scout insurance for the girls. The other reason is the girls don't need to have permission slips for that booth. And then the third thing is that there's free advertising through the cookie finder. So if folks want to know where cookies are around them at this time, at any time, they go to the website, put in their zip code, and it shows them all of the cookie booths near them. It's kind of neat. So once you go over to eBudde after you've signed up for your cookie booths in Signup Genius, there is a tab at the top called Booth Sites. Click that. What you'll see first are all of Council's booths. These ones you can start signing up January 11th at 7 p.m. These become available. Then you'll notice this drop down here. There's 3 options. Record sales. This is really handy for when you have a cookie booth and you have multiple girls at the booth. You can split up the sales super quick and fast. I like using this for my troop. Then the third option is My Sales. This is your troop-specific booths that are not council booths. Right now it's blank because I don't have any booths in here. So once you've created your Signup Genius booths, you come over to eBudde and click Booth Sites, then My Sales, and then Add a Location. And when you come into this, you'll need to fill in all these fields. Not all of them are required, just what the main ones. So we're going to enter Donut Kitchen, and you'll need the address, which I've saved, and the town, state, zip code. Now this is what drives the information for the cookie finder. So be sure to have this accurate because it will actually pull it onto a map. So if you just like type in like gargle, gook, anything, it's gonna no idea what it's looking for. And just a quick note about the business name. Whatever you type in that line is what will show up in the cookie locator. So make sure what you're putting makes sense. Don't put like people's names or anything because that will show up there and you don't want people seeing that in the cookie locator. So you can put your contact information, name, phone number, and email. Okay, just making up stuff. And this is where the date and time is. So what we said, January 19th. This thing is a little tricky to use. You can use the slider. I've also been able to just type stuff once you get it. It's finicky. And so 9 a.m. to 8. And now you won't be able to approve your own. This is something that I have to do once a single person enters this, adds it, then I will have to approve each one. I hit add, and you'll see that it says green is approved and orange is declined or denied. Right now there's no color, it's just blue. So once I go back and I approve it, this will turn green. If it turns orange, I can add a note to why it's been denied. Sometimes it's because it's a duplicate, or the time is wrong, or the location's wrong. So I'll try to go through them all and make sure that they're correct and they make sense. So this is a super important step. I know it's duplicate work, but there's like really good reasons for adding it into eBudde. And plus, once you've added it into eBudde, you can actually use this as record sales. But I didn't sign up for any technically because I didn't approve my own, so I can't actually see it. So I can only see them once they've been approved. So this is really super helpful.